Hello, welcome to the 2019 junior golf season at Lake Valley Golf Club in beautiful Niwot, Colorado. I am Jeff McNair, and I'm glad that you are interested in our program. This video is going to lay out everything that's going to happen over the summer, so if there are any questions that you have after this, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. All of our contact information is here at the end of the video. We look forward to seeing you out on the golf course soon. So what's cool in 2019? I will tell you what's cool in 2019. Have a look at this list. Let's pick out a few of the highlights. The flipping the classroom videos. You're going to see an example of one of these later. We send these out ahead of time. Players get to watch these, know what's coming at the next session. If there's a new game and there are some new rules we need to introduce, things like that, they're real quick, 1 minute, 2 minutes long at the most, and we highly encourage you to have your players watch those so they come to practice prepared. You'll also see highlighted there the Team Snap app. Definitely like everybody to download this app to your mobile device. This is going to be our main way of communicating. This is going to have everything that you will need for the entire season, the schedule of all of our events, our team roster. You can RSVP, let us know if you're going to be able to come to an event, or if you're not going to be able to come to an event, of course. We'll also be having live photo uploads all the time, so you definitely want to keep that app and utilize that. We'll again be awarding our junior player of the year this year, and this year we are introducing a new award, our most improved player. We've been coaching several of these players for several years now, and it's been fun to watch them grow and improve, and so we're definitely looking forward to seeing who takes home that title here in 2019. You already know who I am. Let me introduce you to Tyler and Eric. These guys help me in everything I do, and I couldn't do this job without them. Consummate professionals in every sense of the word, both of them. Tyler's been in charge of our PGA Sports Academy program, the 4 to 7-year-olds that are feeding into this program, and he's done a great job. Eric, as the head coach of the basketball team over at Niwot High. Both of these guys have tremendous amount of experience and really bring a great element to the game and really help keep the fun in fundamentals. Wah, wah. So what we're talking about is we are talking about really enhancing, creating fundamental movement skills and then transitioning those into fundamental sports skills. This is a great hand-eye coordination game. So obviously it's easier to turn an athlete into a golfer than the other way around. So we're definitely working to create athletes. We're really working on those fundamental movement skills, you know, the locomotive skills like running and skipping and jumping, stability skills, balance, coordination, the ability to develop speed. Obviously speed is going to be important, right? And we want to create athletes, kids that can go out and rock climb and play soccer and do everything. We're not focusing just on golf, but then we take all these fundamental movement skills, these manipulative skills as well, spatial awareness, obviously pretty important to be aware of what's going on around you on a golf course, eh? Take all these things and then we transition those into this fundamental sports skills. And obviously in this case we're talking golf, so we get real specific with the golf. We're having a lot of fun. We're building these games around getting better at golf. One way we're going to do that, speed. Why speed? Because we want to hit the ball further. We want to hit the ball far, and we are going to do that by developing speed and having activities that help enhance that as we go. Centerness of contact. There we're talking about club face meeting the ball. Obviously if we're hitting the center of the club face, the ball is a lot more likely to go in a direction where we can find it. We're working on balance. We're working on rotation. Again, those fundamental movement skills and transitioning those into golf. How is that going to apply to the golf swing? Hand-eye coordination. That one's pretty obvious, right? So let's transition to a look at the program as a whole. We'll be running this program in 3 sessions. April, May, June, July, and then August, September will be our fall session. Each of these sessions is going to meet twice a week, okay? If you think you might be interested in one of these later sessions, I definitely recommend signing up early because we will fill up. We are going to meet twice a week. You'll see that here in April and May and August and September, so the first and third session we will meet. New for 2019, we're going to meet at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday or 6 to 7. Your player can come to either hour, but they will have 1 hour that they'll be assigned to come to all season long, either the 5 to 6 hour or the 6 to 7 hour. Okay, that'll be Monday for the skills day. On Wednesday there you see that we're going to have our play day for 2 hours. That's when we get out on the golf course. So we leave at 5 o'clock. So have your player ready to go. Get them there a few minutes early to go to the restroom, sunscreen up, fill up their water bottle, and be over at the golf hut, and so we can get out on the golf course as quickly as possible. Again, we want to make the most of our time there. The one change you'll see is that in June and July, on Mondays, instead of the evening time that we do for April, May, and August, September, we will go to a late morning start on Mondays, 10 to 11 or 11 to noon. Again, your player can come to one of those 2 hours, and you'll need to sign up for which of those 2 hours in advance. Wednesdays will be the same. We'll still have our normal play days on the golf course from 5 to 7. Some of the details for 2019. Again, we're going to have 2 teams, a developmental team and a traveling team. We'll get into the specifics of that later, but our traveling team is going to have 6 matches again, 3 home and 3 away. New for this year, we are really excited to have an under-17 team. A lot of our players are aging out of our program. They're 14, 15 years old, and they're looking to stay sharp with their game. Maybe they are a middle schooler looking to go, that's going into 9th grade looking to make his high school golf team, wants to get a little competition under his belt as he heads into tryouts. Or maybe it's just a 15-year-old girl that loves golf. You know, this is going to be a blast. We're really excited to offer this part of the program, so we hope you'll take advantage of that. And of course, we are all over Instagram and other social media and stuff. And speaking of stuff, man, do we got stuff. In addition to what we think is one of, if not the best junior golf programs in the state, you're going to get all of this stuff. Let's talk specifically about these off-site activities. We have a couple opportunities during the year to get off-site and do some other things and really take advantage of some cool opportunities. One of those being at Boulder Country Club at their Par 3 course. They are wonderful hosts, and they allow us to come over there and participate with their juniors, and it's a great opportunity, and so we definitely enjoyed doing that. We've been to Top Golf. Rally Sport, we go to Rally Sport for some golf fitness days. Those are an absolute blast, and we're of course looking forward to getting over to Gateway Park Fun Center, having a blast over there, just having a fun night from time to time over there. Safety, right? We talk a lot about having fun. We want golf to be fun. We talk about fundamentals, but safety has got to be our #1 priority. We expect our golfers to be able to behave the way that they're supposed to behave on a golf course. They are going to be in small group situations sometimes where there are going to be 3 of them, and they're going to need to be able to take part and do their activity, that whether it's a putting game or whether it's just walking from one station to another. But you know, they may not have somebody looking right over their shoulder every moment that they're out here. So we need to make sure that those players know how to behave when they're actually out on the golf course. Other ways that we're talking about safety, we're talking about heat and dehydration, right? We're talking about lightning. We take that stuff very seriously. Objects flying around. This is a golf course, right? So we want to be aware of what's going on around. Safety is our #1 priority. Having somebody get hurt is absolutely inexcusable. Now, we made reference to our Flipping the Classroom videos. Here's a quick example of one of those. We'll come back here in just a moment.
He was 5 years old, she gave him the world, provided him all she could. She asked little of him other than to try his best. He promised her he would. He set out that day to make her proud as the bus lurched down the street. He let go of her hand and fought back the tears as Mommy began to weep. She said, "Don't you worry, it may be tough, but I know you'll be alright.
So this week, as we transfer from putting into chipping, which is really going to be a larger version, we're going to put 2 tees on the ground. We're going to be practicing just making that brushing stroke, brushing the grass. We're going to get our 7, 8, 9 iron, just brush the grass, just practice bottoming the club out in the same spot so we can hit the ball in the same spot every time. We'll look at it from the front view here in just a second, but you know, we'll talk about when might be a good time to use this shot. You know, what's this ball going to do when it comes out? Is it going to come high or low? When might we use this on the golf course? Can we use it only with a 7, 8, 9 iron? we'll talk about all those things, play a bunch of games to help reinforce everything and make it all fun. And we look forward to seeing you guys this week.
They waved to him as he stared back from the deck of his pride and joy. The sun glistened down through the flags hanging around the ship which he was deployed. They never admitted how much they tried to prepare for that day. Welled up with pride and an aching inside, they saluted as he sailed away. She said, "Don't you worry, it may be tough, but I know you'll be."
So I hope you can see we have a lot of fun out there on the golf course. There are a lot of other opportunities that are available for golfers if they want to pursue some other things in addition to this. U.S. Kids Golf, they run some great tournaments throughout the summer, spring, summer, and fall. Drive, chip, and putt. If you haven't seen Drive, Chip, and Putt, you got to check this thing out. Go over to drivechipandputt.com and check this thing out. This is a great event, so we highly recommend players participate in that. The Junior Golf Alliance of Colorado, they're going to be having their Junior Match Play Championship here at Lake Valley Golf Club this year, so we're really excited to support those guys as well. So if you're looking for some other opportunities, please hit us up. We know all these organizations, and we know these folks, and we can put you in contact with the right people. There are other opportunities. You see some of our guys got to go work the U.S. Senior Open down at the Broadmoor as sign bearers, standard bearers for some of the greatest senior golfers in the world, and what a great experience, right? So we're really excited about everything that we're going to be doing here at Lake Valley and junior golf in 2019. We look forward to hearing from you with any questions that you may have. 2019 junior golf, Lake Valley. Let's do this.